Hi, so I thought I would do a bit of a tutorial. I'm going to be doing my makeup anyway, so I thought I would do a tutorial. So today's look is just going to be like a brown smoky eye with a bits of gold and stuff like that. So I have put on my vitamin E moisturiser. Then I would put on my primer, but unfortunately I don't have any primer at the moment. I need to get some tomorrow. So now I will be using, the Barry M. This is all new. I'm using a tablet at the moment, so this is really new to me. Normally I use my phone, so hopefully this'll work. My phone's not working very well at the moment, so I'm going to be looking in this direction because that's where my mirror is. So anyway, so I dab. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. That in all of the areas. And then I get my stippling brush, eye buff. I'm just going to change the... Oh, no I can't. Okay. I look super white, but that's because, again, the sunlight, because it's the only place I can do it. Anyway, so that's done. So what I would do now is I would get my primer, which is the e.l.f. primer. This is a white one, but it goes clear. I got this one because it was, I think, on the sale, and also the clear one they had wasn't available, I don't think, so this has got glitter in it, which you might not be able to pick up, but yeah, so if you wanted like a proper matte finish, this is probably not the primer for you. But you know, I know that you can get the B line from Superdrug. They have primer, they have face and eye primer, and Gosh, they have primer as well for the face. I'm not sure about the eye primer, but I'm sure I read on their Twitter that they have now put on their website a list of things that are suitable for vegans. I haven't checked it out yet. I'm going to probably do that today, but definitely check that out. So that will make everybody's life a lot easier. Right, okay, so the palettes I'm going to be using is going to be e.l.f. again. So I'm going to be using this one, and I'm going to be using this one. This one is called Brownstone. I got this for 75p, and this one was about £4. They were both in the sale, and I'm almost positive the sale's still available. So if you are looking for some nice cheap makeup, then definitely try. And that's what this looks like. So, right, let's get my brush. Now I'm using Eco Tools, e.l.f. brush and the Real Techniques brushes, and this is what I feel comfortable with using. Basically, it's the only ones I've got as well. So, oh, sorry, before I do that, I'm just going to get rid of my dark areas. Again, I still need to buy concealer. Again, that's on my list for tomorrow. And just smudge that in. So it looks a little drastic. It looks like I don't know, like a horror. Bleeding blood or something from the eyes. I also want to do a video tutorials on some Disney characters. I thought that would be quite cool. On like makeups and stuff. I won't say which one's going to be first, but where's my concealer gone? Seem to have misplaced my concealer. Oh well, I'll just use foundation. My concealer makes me too white anyway. I need to change my concealer. So I'm going to be using the Real Techniques foundation brush just to get right underneath here. So I'm just gonna move my mirror so it's easy for you guys to see what I'm doing. There we go. And remember, if you are concealing your eyes, is to bring it down. That will make it look more natural. It won't make it look like you've got two round circles. This is not what it's for, but I find this works better for me than the actual application of foundation. The reason for that is because it's a little small for me. It's a really lovely brush, don't get me wrong, but it's a little small. I would need a bigger foundation brush, but I do use my buffing brush, my stippling brush. I find I get a better coverage and I work better with it that way, but you might be different. Right, okay, so down to the makeup now. So I'm going to be using my Eco Tools highlighter one. I really like this for application. I don't tend to like stick to the rules too often when it comes to brushes. I work with what best suits me. You know. So I'm just dabbing that on to the eye. This is the gold one, which is this one here. I just felt like wearing gold today. I was like, I don't wear gold very often, so I'll give it a go. Right, okay, so I'll probably add more in a little bit, but that'll be enough for now. Right. Which brown am I going to use? Okay, so the next one I'm going to use is the Brownstone palette, and I'm going to be using that colour there because it's darker. I like I've said in my other videos, I like making the corner of my eyes darker because it makes my eyes pop. So I do the smoky look quite a lot. To be fair, I've been doing the smoky look since I was 16. I'm 29 now, so it's something I enjoy doing. I didn't have the brushes that I have now, but yeah. I like how, because like when I used to wear the smoky eye, I used to wear it only to go out in. I never actually wore it to like every day, and I like how I do now. It's like kind of like it's accepted more. I don't know, I could be completely wrong, but in my world it's more accepted. Or it could be just because I've got to an age where I don't care what people think. So yeah, so I'm just putting it underneath my waterline, and I will smudge that out in a second. There you go. So I'm just going to be using the blending brush by Eco Tools. This is my new set. They're the travel kit ones, but even though they're the travel kit, I really like this size. I especially like them around the eye area. I like them to be quite small. I don't like them to be bulky, so I'm just turning my phone on silent. I like them to be quite small, I don't like them to be bulky. Whereas my foundation ones, I like them to be a lot bigger. So I feel like I've got control over the brush. Okay, so I'm just smudging the corners out a little bit so there's no harsh lines. And this is the crease brush, so this is made to go into your crease. It is slightly angled, so it's easier to move around your eye. The other one that you've got is the blend brush, which is a lot thicker, and I use that to blend these two shades into each other. It looks more natural, it looks more fluid. But like I said, I use these brushes however I feel I need to. Sometimes they work for me, sometimes they don't. Yeah, so anyway, right, so that is done. Might put a bit more gold in actually, because it's a drab day. Even though it doesn't seem it because the sun's directly in my face, here in England it's rather rainy. Or where I live anyway, it's rather rainy. It's a miserable old day. So I'm just bringing it into the corner of my eyes, just here. And like you can see, I do use my fingers, and I don't care. I wouldn't use my fingers on a client or anything like that. Again, I'm just going to get a bit more brown. Where did I put that? There we go. I'm just going to darken it up just in these areas here with this colour. It's still, again, the brownstone, and it's the dark shade. Almost like a deep grey. And this is just going to darken up just those areas there for me. So I've put that slightly into my crease as well. And again, just blend it out a bit. Okay, hopefully you can see. Stupid sun. Yeah, so next is my eyeliner. Normally I do like a wing, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to be a bit different. So I'm using the Barry M Blink. I love this thing. I use it pretty much in every one of my videos, and I'm just putting it at the very, very top. Now it makes for me, it makes the eye appear slightly bigger, and it also makes the eyelashes look thicker. There we go. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to do a flick like I normally do. I thought I would do something something a little different today. Well, slightly different. I tend to stick with the smoky eyes at the moment. The other thing I'm doing is in the corner of my eye, I'm making it slightly thicker. Again, it makes the corner of your eyes the eyelashes appear thicker. There we go. Right, so eyeliner is on. The next thing I would do is black within the eye. So I'm using my my Barry M Coral pencil, and it's in the number 1 black. And I just put that in the top of my lid. And then on my waterline. Now, you don't have to put black on your waterline. Some people don't like using black on their waterline, which is fine. But the colours you could use a brown, that would look nice, or a white, because white opens up your eyes. Or it makes your eyes look bigger than they actually are. So there's probably been no sun at all in this room for the last couple of hours, and then until I want to do recording, the sun appears. Anyway, so I'm just going to blend out. Corners a bit more, just felt like they needed it. Right, okay, so that's the eyes done. Well, almost done. I do need to put mascara on, but first I will be putting on my foundation, my powder. Now my powder I use at the moment is the mineral foundation. The reason why I'm using this is because I bought it online in Elf's their sale, so I thought I would, instead of going out and buying more foundation powder, I would use this until it's finished. So it's a mineral foundation and it is in Fair, and I am using the Real Techniques buffing brush. This is fantastic for mineral foundation because you get very little fallout, and it really buffs in really nicely. I can understand why people are raving about these brushes because they are fantastic. They're really soft on your skin, and like I said, they buff in amazing. I want to get the eye brushes next. Desperate for those. So as you can see, packs on really nicely. Okay, so that's it for the foundation. The powder. The reason why I leave the mascara until last, because I don't want to get the powder that I use on my face on my eye, on my lashes. Right, so the next thing I am going to do is I'm going to use some blusher. Sometimes I contour, but I'm not in the mood to contour today. So today is, I'm going to be using, I probably have showed you this before, but it's the limited edition blusher by Marks and Spencer's. There we go, and it is in the colour Dusky Rose. So the brush I'm using is again a Real Techniques, and this is the contour brush, but I do like using it for blusher, and just blend that in. Okay, and then after that I go back to my my buffing brush, and I go over just to make sure that it's buffed in completely and it all looks smooth and natural. Okay, so oh, my eyebrows. Now again, oh, excuse me. There we go. So I'm going to be using the Barry M, and it's the angle brush. And again, using the same palette because I use eyeshadow. I'm going to be using the shade here because it matches my eyebrows the best. So I go with a natural look. I just fill in so that they look darker. I don't go too crazy. The reason before this is, one, because I don't think it suits me, and two, I'm just not a big fan of it. It's, you know, it's up to you if you want to do it. You know, if it suits you, that's great. But I'm never going to shave my eyebrows off. I wouldn't. I'm not good at making my eyebrows. But then I've never shaved my eyebrows off to find out if I can do it. I think I'm just too scared. So I give you girls who and guys who do it a lot of respect, because I'm just way too scared to do it. Because what if I can't? What if I can't draw my eyebrows on very well and they look like I'm constantly shocked, you know? So yeah, so I'm gonna just stick with the natural brow and just fill in. I think that is probably the safest thing for me to do. Right, so there you go, they're filled in. And then next, that is it. I just need to put mascara on. Oh, and lipstick. Right, okay, so mascara. The mascara I'm going to be using is the Barry M Lash Vegas white with. I will start again. The Lash Vegas Black is Black with Fibres. I really like this mascara. I didn't think I would. I was a little worried, but I really like it. And that is the brush. Yeah, really happy with it. So I start from the root and wiggle up. Root, wiggle up. This means, by doing it that way, is basically you're getting more product onto your eyelashes, and because of these fibres it holds on to your lashes better, but it means that you get less clumping, which is always good. And then I just, to apply length, I just do the tips like that. I use black mascara. When I was younger, I was always told that I should use brown mascara because I've got brown eyes and I got brown eyelashes, and I was just like, no, I want to wear black, so I wore black. And I've never been one to conform often. You know, I'm not a rebel without a cause and break loads and loads of laws and stuff, but when it comes to things like makeup and art and stuff like that, if someone says no, you can't do it, I'm like, oh, I will, and I do. So in that sense, I'm a rebel without a cause. I'm really not. Okay, so don't forget to get the eyelashes in the corner of your eyes and near the tear duct as well. There we go. I don't put a lot of mascara on. I suppose to some people I may, but I don't like put so much on that it clumps. Yeah, so the next mascara that I want to try out is, I want to try out the Lush one. That is vegan and cruelty free, so I really want to try that one out. And I also want to try the Barry M waterproof one, because I'm told that's really good. My sister uses that one. Right, okay, so that is done. So what I need to do now is my lips. Again, I don't normally wear lipstick very often, but because I'm doing a video, I thought I would. So I'm just using the e.l.f. lip locker. And plus, I'm not great at doing my lips. So the next one, what I'm going to use, I thought, because I haven't used it off on camera, talked about it, but I've never actually, I don't think I've actually used it, is the NYX Pandora lipstick. See if it goes. I'm definitely going to bring this down. It's a little purple to go with the eyes. So and a lot of the time I am just making it up as I go along. And there is no shame in that. Because sometimes you find the most amazing things by doing that. Right, so on top of that, I'm just going to dye it down a bit because it is a little purple. And I'm going to be using the Barry M lip gloss. And I don't know what shade it is because it doesn't say, but it's kind of like a chocolatey, a really light chocolatey colour. I really like this, and they smell so good. It smells like ice cream. And that. I'm going to take that lipstick off actually. See? It's all trial and error, people. All trial and error. I do need to get myself some lip scrub. I want to try the popcorn one from Lush. That looks awesome. Right, okay, so I've taken that off, and I'm just going to put the lip gloss on. I do like that colour, but it just didn't go with my eyes. I just want a pretty, simple lip. Okay, and there we go. That is the finished look. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got something out of it. I will list all the things that I've used down below in that taskbar thing. Yeah, so I just wanted to also take the opportunity to say a massive thank you to all the people that have been following me on Facebook and on Twitter and on Instagram. I've got a lot of love off people from Instagram, and that's amazing. My phone is constantly going off. Yep. So yeah, so it's really, I can't thank you guys enough. And I would really appreciate it if you like the other pages as well. You know, sometimes I don't put all my information on Instagram because I don't have enough room or whatever, whereas on Facebook I can give you more details and stuff like that. So if you are on my Instagram, please follow me on Facebook and the other way around, guys. So I am pretty new to Twitter. I try and get my head around it, but it's going to take me a while, I think. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, because it is Friday. Yay! Yeah, so enjoy your weekends. I hope you don't have sore heads on Sunday. And yeah, be safe, enjoy, and I will do another video soon. Okay, bye!